Okay, hello fellow traders. We hope you had a good weekend. So our team was busy prepping for the next week because we expect that next week is going to be a tough week. So we better prepare hard. Okay, so just let us start by talking about the forex calendar. So as you can see, the week ahead we have the Aussie policy, right? Okay, and we also have the Jackson Hole. This is another big event, and of course the FOMC. So based on our past experience, we know that FOMC has been it's going to be a very difficult week to trade. So we actually highlighted this in our book, right? We keep talking about this over and over again. Okay, even if you don't get a copy of our book, definitely look at the screenshot that we sent because we actually really, we crop out that portion of the book just for you so that you are better understanding. So we've seen this week, right, or rather last trading week, the trading week that we just had, we on Monday we already predicted that the market will trend, okay, and it did trend, correct? So that shows the power of understanding the forex calendar. Okay, so now let us go into the currencies that we're going to analyze. So based on our poll, you guys actually won the gold trade, gold, and also won the euro dollar. So both of them was quite close. So we figured, okay, never mind, let's just analyze both. So right now we're in a gold chart. Okay, so gold is looking pretty. It's a bit hard to trade. So right now, what we see over here is there's definitely still an uptrend. Okay, because I mean, you look at this, you cannot deny that this is just an uptrend. Okay, comes here, right, and here comes down here. So in a sense, it looks like there is like a bit of a head and shoulders forming over here. Okay, but as you know, a head and shoulder is not confirmed until it breaks this, right? Okay, which it hasn't. So right now we are seeing a resistance level and support levels. So let me just delete this first. Okay, so we are seeing resistance at 1522.91, which is quite obvious. It's over here. So last week market was pretty nasty. It did a fake out. Okay, this candle closed above the zone, right? Or here, this you see resistance, but only to flush it back down. Okay, one thing about this candle close is that while it closed above, it didn't close above the previous candle high, which is this high over here. Okay, so that's why that's not a very good sign. So now you see that price is down here. Actually, if you look into the micro like its structure, you actually see that it resembles kind of like another head and shoulders. If you are sharp enough, you can actually pick this up, right? So you see it's down. Okay, and this low actually went lower than this. So if you understand a trend by definition is you make higher low and higher high. Higher highs, yes, higher highs and higher lows, correct? So in this case, this higher low has been violated, you see, except that there's no candle close, but nonetheless, price actually broke below, traded below this level. So now what we are seeing is there is a potential head and shoulders, right? Maybe it comes back identical, right? Identical to the left shoulder, it comes down up like that before it comes down here. So because it's a very tough, FOMC is coming and we expect it to be very range bound. So we'll be monitoring 1522.9 level to short. Of course, if you go to H1, it's clearer. Okay, we're looking at this zone over here, okay, with a potential take profit of this level, this zone here, okay. Yeah, just want to re-emphasize that this is not a trade call, okay. If there's a trade opportunity, we'll send it to you, but do not take this as a trade call because we need to observe the price action here, and also because it's FOMC week, we want to be more careful, okay. We want to see certain things to happen first before we take a trade. Okay, so this is gold. So the next currency that we have for you would be a euro dollar. So let me just pull euro dollar out now. Okay, so euro dollar, we actually plotted the levels already. So if you enroll for our trading course, right, that we just released, rather a soft launch, this will teach you how to draw these levels, how to determine the levels. So as obvious as it gets, price just broke this level of support, right? We tested it over here. and now it's still resistance. Okay, it's acting as resistance. We're expecting price to come down to next level, which is 1.103. So this one is very clear. Okay, unlike gold, this is much clearer. So one way you can possibly trade this is just take a short right now, put stop loss above, and just put a take profit here. Okay, this is a very clear downtrend, as you can see. Okay, there's nothing ambiguous about this. So this is a better trade to take compared to gold. I mean, we'll be more keen to short this, right? So you can see it's just a series of lower lows, right, and lower highs. So we expect the same thing to happen towards this level. Okay, nothing much to say about this. Let me just see if we can get you other levels. At the moment. Okay, so question is, how do we get this zone? So actually, if you look left, you see market structure. You take into account this lows over here, as well as this low here. So very simple, just draw a rectangle. Again, if you want to know more about how we determine this kind of levels, we go into depth. We even provide a case study in our trading course. So definitely check that out, okay? So, yep, we'll see in the trading room, right? And please trade safe because next week is going to be a tough week and most traders lose money there. So just want you to be very careful, and we may not see as much trades as this week, but most importantly is to manage your risk, right? And yeah, we'll just see you in the room. Okay, we'll see you next video. If you're not subscribed to our videos, subscribe, right? Because we produce valuable content like this every single week. Okay, so we'll see you then.